rescue. He has a record of showing up just on time. Reason some of us go from day to day with the same old story. Our story hasn't changed because we have not gotten down in prayer. You meet some people, you can tell you exactly what they can talk about. Because what? Their story has not changed. And the only thing can change your story is a relationship with God. If you don't have a relationship with God, your story ain't going to change. And that's why some of us stay the way we are, you know. Why do you think some of us can't make ends meet? Huh? Always broke. Your song don't change. Always here between Toby and the dog. It doesn't change. You know why? Because you have not gotten down in prayer. Prayer changes things. Matter of fact, guys, I'm getting tired of being around broke people. I see, ain't no reason for you to be broke. Hey! But let me say this before Christians, some of you believe that Christians don't have problems too. Even a Christian has to cultivate continued prayer life. Prayer must be habitual. But it must be more than a habit. Some of us have a habit to pray. Well, grandma used to pray. I hear them old ladies in church pray, so I'm going to pray. Prayer must be more than a habit. It must be an expression of your relationship with God. Father, I come before you now as your son, a relationship. See, some of us pray words. When we finish prayer, we done recite 15 hymns and ain't touched God yet. We didn't start about relationship with God. We pray hymns back to God. God know the hymn. You don't want to hear the hymn. You want to hear what's in your heart. Prayer is a relationship, man. A relationship, it means that I have access to you at all times. Me and you in love together. If some of you ladies put half the time in relationship with God as you put in these fellas who you change it every 2 weeks, see, God ain't gonna change on you. How you meet him, that's the way you can stay forever. Some of you all get caught up on, and some of them don't learn Harris. Some of these young, they wouldn't learn. Every time they get in a new relationship, the fella act like Prince Charming for the first couple of months, and you fall for it over and over and over again. When you can learn? The only love affair that does not change is when you have a relationship with God that stays forever. We must have divine communion with God. We must have a fellowship with God. A man who does not pray cannot possibly call a Christian. If you don't pray, it's as simple as this. You are not a Christian. Let me speak it in your spirit. If you don't have a prayer life, you don't have a consistent prayer life, you are not a Christian. You are flamming. You act like Christians. You dress like Christians. You shout like Christians. You have even a Christian walk. But unless you have a prayer life, you're flamming. Matter of fact, if you don't pray, you are a sinner, pure and simple. That's all you are. If you don't have a prayer life, you are a sinner. Prayer is the only way the soul of man can